Oh. Got myself tangled up in them. You are a little sideways, aren't you? Whatever. I'm not going to reach over there. I reached over there to hit the thing and I probably knocked it off to the side a little bit. Yeah. I just like, elbows are the same length. That should be flat and it looks tilted on the camera to me. Like that would be flat to you guys, but I see it. Anyways, getting focus on something different. Oh, I don't have my phone. Sometimes you gotta do the little things that help stuff. Okay, where are you? Where are you? I had you sit, there we are. Okay. I had to wait for the thing to get translated. The expat Dutch news and the English site doesn't post right away. Especially if something happens like later in the evening and they may be busy. Anyway, so real quick here, a lot of things are still maintaining the 1,5 meter afstand rule. That's just general. If you guys have watched daily vlogs, you know what the 1.5 meter rule is. It's just keep everyone apart. If you don't know how far that is, I am 5'11" in freedom units, and that is 1.8 meters. So it's a little shorter than your average dude. I'm not going to go into a bunch of stuff. Hair salons, beauticians, nail bars can open up, but only appointment only. Make sure that there's no symptoms. Indoor swimming pools will reopen with social distancing restrictions. Like in the pool, in the locker rooms, like I don't know what that means. But hopefully I'll be able to get in and do some swimming again. I like biking, but nothing just burns your calories out like a good long, hour of lap swimming. It says over 18 sports can resume over 18s can resume outdoor sports which do not involve physical contact. So tennis, golf. Ascari wondered if fox hunting is included into that one, but he's Finnish. He's always got to go with the next extreme level. Because I think that's how Finland was founded. Groups of up to 10 can take part in outdoor sports together as long as there's no contact. You know what I mean? Like, you could have, like, a center that, like, hikes the ball, and then, I don't know how this works for my sport, for football. Like, the center could hike, you've got 5 feet to a shotgun position, more, got 5 yards. Even if you go to pistol, that's still maintaining the distance thing, and then you could run double receivers at least. You can get the routes done, I guess, but, like, here, let me download that thing from Instagram and I'll post it. Let me scoot over a bit. I'll post it right there so you guys can see what I post to Instagram. If you follow me on Instagram, you already know what it is. Kind of hilarious. By the way, I'm not sure how many people got the joke. It's supposed to be, what are we supposed to do? It's sort of like, and I wait, there's actually 12 different pictures in that one, but it's supposed to be like, so what do we do? Like, what do we do as defense? Public transport on normal services, but must wear a non-medical face mask. I don't know if that qualifies as just the one that loops around your ears or if anything that covers your face works. I probably won't be doing that anyways, because it's really tough for me to limit my breathing. That's not one of my, public health is great, but I don't get into breathe control fetishes. Restaurant terraces can open up as long as everyone sits at a table and there is 1.5 meters between tables. So there could be a lot more area opened up for like porterhouse, and hopefully they can serve like beers outside. And it's getting to the nice, time where, you can, you're going to want to be outside. A bunch of other stuff. Maintain the distance rule. ban on large festivals and large organized events September 1st is due to be lifted, but the government has pledged to give an update prior to the deadline. We're looking at like 4 months out, so, well, end of June, July, August. So in 3 months, we'll have a decision on what's going to happen on the 1st. And it also says that saunas, sex clubs, casinos, and sports clubs can reopen, and contact sports will also be permitted. So I'll be able to go back to practice as defense. I mean, to be fair, I could always go and, as long as we maintain 1.5 meters distance while we're running bags, we could run pass drills, but we could, make sure that we got the run forward, run back, like, as linebackers, but it's like, it's so awkward with football. But yeah, apparently it's September 1st is when everything's going to go back to normal. It's so far looking that way. Alright, hang on, guys, hang on. I gotta bend the other direction for a second. Okay. Sitting here in this Cobra style was getting to me. But anyway, so one of the things is I'm also looking at getting... It feels stupid. I don't need it. But I want new shoulder pads. It's sort of like I've been wanting them, but I couldn't find a reason. And then the lacing that connects the two together broke, and I relaced it with the shoelace, and it was working. I mean, I played the Rotterdam game like that, and a bunch of practices. But, it's like, I like the shoulder pads that I have. You feel me? I know you haven't gotten back to me as if I pronounced your name wrong, so I'm going to keep going with Javon. Looking at that, taking all the various letters as they would for Dutch, it'd be Jafon. I know that's probably not how you pronounce your name. But I'm guessing it could be Javon. I don't know. I've seen so many different pronunciations for the exact same arrangement of letters. It's just weird. But you'll feel me. It's like, I want to get new shoulder pads. I can afford new shoulder pads. And there's nothing wrong with the ones I have. I could even gift them or sell them to someone on the team. Or, hand them off to the... So dirty. Adulting tips, numbers 375. Hardwood floors, or smooth floors like linoleum or tile, have the exact and yet opposite problem of carpet. With carpet, you don't see the dust and the little flakes of hair and stuff everywhere. But you then wait longer between your cleanings because you don't see it as readily available and apparent. That is just like super cold sometimes in the morning when you have to wear socks and then you're sliding around. Anyways, that's off topic. But yeah, if you guys have any suggestions, if you are football minded, if you're not really football minded, please don't tell me to go pick up hockey gear. And I'm willing to pay new stuff. I don't know if I want to go all the way up with like Zenith shoulder pads. And there is no linebacker pads. There's skill pads and there's line pads. There's no real... I've seen linebacker running back pads labeled, but they're just... I don't know. I feel like I wear an adult small, and that makes me feel really, really bleh. So... Plus there's a little bit of... if my shoulder pads were bigger on my shoulders, it would make more of a triangle look, and I wouldn't look as fat. I'm only 100 kilos. I'm not, horrendously fat. I've seen some linemen. They're just absolute units. And I'm going to put in my more to lose a little bit of weight. But at my age, I just don't want to change my diet that much. That much. Anyways, I will... What are we at here? About 10 minutes, 11 minutes? Yeah. I'll let you guys go. See you tomorrow. We'll see what's going on for football stuff next week. Things are kind of slowly getting back to normal, but I don't think practices are going to be starting up for at least this month. At least. If anything, I won't be able to use transit to get out there very effectively because mon copias and stuff. Yeah. Bye.